So we're going to replace this here with a RAM mount. This is an iOttie wireless car charger. Works really well. This I kind of like to keep if I can. But this here, this is new. I bought this before I went on my trip. And this thing just started to come off during my trip. And I even put it on the window. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like marks on the window. And it kept coming off the window. It's not as advertised. I'm gonna return it. The plan for me, I've ordered some parts for it. So we're gonna take this off, we're gonna keep it because this works really well. And we're going to send this back to Amazon. It was like 12 bucks. And I wanna keep this if I can. If not, we'll go ahead and replace it with a RAM charger, wireless RAM charger. I have kind of a couple in mind, but yeah. We're gonna go return it, hopefully get our money back. And already ordered the part for this in the back. Hopefully it'll work. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So real quick, this is kind of what it looks like with my phone on the charger. You know, it's wireless charging, something like that. You know, as you can tell, it's charging. I like it because I can get to my, if I need to, it unlocks. I get to my map app if I need to find directions where I'm going. It just works for me. The mount itself has these little things. Just put the phone in, you grab it. And I like the iOttie charger. I've had it for like 4 or 5 years. And it has a little pad here. But the arm's new. I purchased it a couple of days before I went on my trip. And like I said, it just came off. I thought it would be, since I'm back in California, it would work all right. And again, it came off yesterday and I was kind of fed up with it. So luckily this thing just comes off. And now we're going to return it. And we'll probably get the RAM mount accessories and stuff like that in the next couple of days or so. But yeah, it kind of has a suction cup, has this gel, the sticky enough on the bottom. But yeah, like I said, it came off, and that's not acceptable, especially when you're driving and you need the GPS. We're also gonna get rid of this thing here because we're gonna get a new one. Cleanest part of the dashboard. We'll clean that before we put the new one on. So I got all the stuff we need for the vehicle mount from RAM, with the exception of one part, which I got from iBolt mounts. So this here, RAM comes in several different sizes of balls. Yeah, it's going to be one of those ball joints. But it doesn't come one that will fit this. Either it's a 1-inch mount, something a little bit smaller, but I found one through iBolt, which is 17 millimeters. And I'll leave a link down in the description. But you get this on Amazon, and it actually fits really well on the back of my iOttie charger. So, and we're just going to go ahead and start attach it. It's really easy. Just take the back here. And again, it fits a lot better than the mount that came with it. Looks like you tighten it down and it's not going to go anywhere. So this is the only part that's not RAM mount. As you can see, it takes my iPhone 12 Pro Max. So the other thing is they got this really nice suction cup, which is going to stick very well, very nicely. It's not going to go anywhere. You have to put it together with the screws. like that. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay. There are no, RAM doesn't come with a lot of directions, if none at all. So we're just going to tighten it down. That works pretty well. Now we have this right here. Now I used RAM mount years ago, back in 2005, for a GPS unit I purchased, and it was before smartphones and all that. So I was kind of surprised to see this was metal. I remember mine being plastic, but it's pretty simple. Just kind of clicks on here, put that on there, you just tighten it down. And it works pretty well with all the, might turn this the other way. Let's do that. Actually, yeah. We're going to put it the other way though. There we go. This is actually a medium. Again, I'll link this stuff down below, but even though it looks like a small, I decided to get the medium. It's about 4 inches. And I figure with the extra room, it's going to be more than enough. So set it down like that. This is the base that came with, I bought separate with the mount. Came with this right here, which is, you'd think it'd be in set of instructions, but it was just kind of more stuff about RAM, and got a sticker. So just a product catalog. It's not very clear. You can go to their website and try to figure that out. And I just really was kind of, so it has this, I'm assuming it goes something like that. It also came with a cleaning deal. It's probably on the table. And you set that here and on there on the dashboard. You just kind of click it. So we're going to try to get this piece on here. Okay, we got that off. And I'm just going to stick this on here. There we go. So once again, we're going to go put this in the car. Again, RAM does make several mounts, a couple of mounts for the wireless mounts for the car, including a wireless one for the Apple charger. I just didn't really, it seemed really interesting, but I have a mag bank on the back of my phone, which doesn't really work with the charger. I mean, it's magnetic, kind of sticks to the metal. So decided to, but I do like this iOttie one, and I think the way I have it set up with the RAM mount, the iBolt mount, it's going to work pretty well. So we're going to go take this to the car and see how it does. So we're in the car now, and I'm going to clean out the dash using this that came with it. That'd be a little bigger. I haven't got the car clean since I've come back from my trip, and that's because I came down with COVID a week after. It's not fun. So we got it pretty much cleaned off, and I don't have any towels. So we'll just give it a minute to dry. So the idea is we're going to put this right here. It should fit. There we go. So we're going to take this black tab off. We're going to set it kind of right there. Press down on the dash. That seems pretty solid. Now again, my old one came off several times, so during the trip, and that wasn't good. So now we're gonna put this up here, like so. And we should just be able to lock it in. And there you go. So we got in where we want it. And it seems to work just great. So unlocks with my face. Now we're gonna get the wire. And I'm gonna have to take that off. Let me put it back. So yeah, I was able to find it, and it works great. It unlocks with my face. I'm gonna probably take it down just a tad bit more. It actually works better than the other one, the older one. So yeah, it seems to work just great. It's charging, which is nice. Again, the iOttie charger, I bought this 4 or 5 years ago, and I just kind of get it off and on like that without any fuss. If I need to tighten it down, I got this right here. Again, I could have got a RAM mount charger. They do have a couple of wireless ones. Just didn't really care for them that much. I wanted to keep my wireless one that I have now because again, I like it. So it seems to work really well. There you go. Took some work, some innovation. The RAM mount, hopefully this will be pretty solid when I go traveling. If not, I can always put it on the window. California, you're not really supposed to put stuff on the window, front of the window, but where like if you need to, you have to. But it works pretty well, pretty solid. I'm hoping that I won't have the issues where going into different altitudes or stuff will affect this. It shouldn't. But yeah. Again, I'll link everything in the description. And but yeah, this has been a really interesting project for me, and I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad it worked out, and it seems like it's going to work a lot better than the iOttie charging that the ARM did, which was really just cheap and just kept coming off. And when you use your phone for navigation and stuff like that, it's hard to when it falls on the ground, keeps falling, and you need it in one spot. So keep it here where you need it, and then when you need to use it, you can use it. Or if you want to listen to music or something and it just keeps falling down, it's a hassle when you're looking down you're down here for your phone, just because you're looking for your Google Maps or just listening to Audible or your music, and it gets really frustrating. So, but yeah, this is again pretty solid. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the program. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know, and like I said, I'll be putting everything in the description. All right, thanks for watching.